Tonight, the Portsmouth Army-Navy Enduro Division returns for race number 3 of this young 2026 season. And if you thought this championship had a clear direction, well, think again. Tillman Hure now sits on top of the standings after a strong win the last time out. He's been right there on both races, and that consistency has put him in the points lead, but it's a slim margin. Tillman Hure, car number 24, leads by just 2 points, and by virtue of the random draw to determine tonight's starting lineup, he's going to fire off outside of row number 4 or the 8th position. Now the driver right behind him is Zach Hardline. He's an opening race winner. He is your champion of last year, the driver who went to victory lane 6 times last season. He backed it up this most recent race with a solid run in race 2. He's just 2 points back, and you know he's looking to get back to victory lane and reclaim that top spot. Zach Hardline, the defending champ, car number 32. Well, I'd say, Adam, he got very, very lucky. He might consider playing the lottery, that is. He posted the 2nd spot in the drawing.
I tell you what, last week it was not a good start for him, so he's going to definitely welcome the pill draw this week. Whoever he had do it will make him do it again, because they were very lucky. And yeah, front row start, clear racetrack in front of him. Going to be tough to beat this 32 car. Keep an eye on him.
And then there's Alex Gay, the driver of car number 22, 3rd in points in both races so far. He has been quietly consistent, always in position, and only 3 points out of the lead. He hasn't won yet, but he's right there, and he's waiting for his moment. And guess what? The driver who's finished, Adam, 3rd in the opening 2 races, he starts 3rd, and there is the starting lineup. Alex Floroff, Zach Hardline, row 1. Alex Gay, Thomas Matsky make up row 2. Jennifer Crabtree and Avery Farrell make up row 3. Row 4 is going to be car number 9, Chris Scudell, and Tillman Hure, the point standings leader, in car number 24. Row 5 is Ian Moyer, the 73 entry, while Brandon Davis, the rookie racer, starts 10th in car number 1. Row 6 is going to be Ben Crum, another rookie racer, in car 2, with Danny Franklin. He'll fire off in position number 12 outside of row 6. And starting shotgun tonight, it's Bo Deschamps in car number 21. That's how they are starting this feature event. So let's take a look at some more storylines for this series. From there, the field has stayed tight. Charles Jarvis, Haley Nelson, Danny Franklin are all within striking distance in enduro racing. That's all you need, a little patience, a little survival, and suddenly you're at the front. And Adam, in this wild 30-lap race, we're set for the green flag.
And how about this? Former champ Alex Floroff is back. He's got the pole position draw on the 17 machine. Blew a motor, race number 1. They're back in business, ready to chase some checkered flags. Driver 17 is going to lead him off of number 2.
How about it? Alex Floroff, who finished 2nd in the championship chase last year, car number 17. He found Delleman's victory lane 3 times, is in the catbird seat, and that could be dangerous for everybody else. But what about Alex Gay, the rookie racer, stuffs it in turns 1 and 2. They make contact. We see smoke. They're now leaning on one another through turns 1 and 2. The battle's on for the top spot. We got big-time problems behind them. A major crash in which we got one car that is stopped. I believe that is going to be Chris Scudell. We see parts all over the racetrack, but Adam, we're going to stay green possibly, and nope, we're going to get the red flag.
Man, Alex Gay, a man on a mission. Had him on the Jack Dodson show this week as Ben Crum is sideways down the front straightaway. Hello, Ben. What a turn of events that was, but that's why we love this division, man. So many great things happening, so much fun all happening at once.
Red flag is out, Adam. This race a little bit different than the rest, because we don't see the caution flag anymore. Take us through how this race procedure runs.
So if you'll notice, the red flag has been displayed. Everybody comes to a stop. In previous years, we would just start from where we are, but actually we're going to make sure everybody's good to go into the cars of the incident, and then we're going to line them up single file wherever the leader is. Everybody lines up nose to tail, then we turn them loose. So no pace truck action here. Glenn, our pace truck driver, is enjoying some time off. He's going to put his feet up and enjoy the race because there are no yellow flags, just a freeze of the field. We're going to turn them back loose. Single file here in a matter of moments.
So Chris Scudell, car number 9, has problems. Here's the Flow Racing replay. We're watching the action up front. There you see the heavy hit by car number 21 into car number 9, Chris Goodell. And look at the bumper after the third car made contact, just ripped the front end of that race car off. So again, that was between Beau Deschamps and Chris Goodell. Beau Deschamps, driving the 21 car, drove it in hard. He and the 9 of Chris Goodell get together. That sent both cars spinning. Look at the car behind them. That is the 12 car. Just drive right into Chris Goodell's car. That's Charles Jarvis. Nowhere to go. He tried to cut the car back to the left, just not enough time to do so after he impacted the front end of the 9 car, ripping it off. But you see the 9 car just sets here at the racetrack. Our towing services down there, our race officials and safety are working to remove car number 9 and get him off the racing surface. It looks like everybody else will be able to continue, but that has put us under the red flag as the scoreboard is now showing lap 2 in the books. 2 down, 28 more to go. Race leader, Adam, how about it? Alex Gay in car number 22, having a great run, 2 third-place finishes, and he is now your race leader.
Yeah, just as I was watching Ben Crum spin on the front straightaway, I was talking about Alex Gay. Had him on the Jack Dodson show this week, Brian. A lot of great speed, as you can imagine. 2 third-place finishes will get you fired up. He is ready to get after it and get that first win, and he showed it right there. Got up on the wheel, brought the fight to Alex Floroff, and absolutely went after it there. Took the race lead and was ready to drive away before that red flag. So let's see what the 22 has in store. We're only 2 laps into this one. Still 28 more to go.
Alex Floroff, the Virginia Beach racer, sponsored by Chick's Oyster Bar, is riding in second spot, or is actually being scored in second spot. Zach Herdline right now is in P3, and look who is up now to 4th, Adam. Tillman Clay Hure is up to 4th after starting this event in 8th. It's only taken him 4 laps. I make that 2 laps, and he's already gotten by 4 cars.
Yeah, you're talking about the most recent winner who, unfortunately, unlike Zach Herdline and Alex Floroff, didn't have the luck of the pill draw on his side, but most recent division winner. He was fired up after that first win, and now he's ready to get back to victory lane, so he is very much in the equation now. And of course, with this race restart, that puts everybody nose to tail, really tightens up the field. Now pretty much opens this wide open with so much racing left to go. It is wide open for anybody up here up front. Tillman Hure certainly on that list.
Tillman Hure, the 33-year-old competitor, sponsored by Jose Tequila's Mexican restaurant, that is running strong here. Let's see if he can make his way back up to the front. He's the most recent race winner back on April the 18th. He's up to 4th. And Jennifer Crabtree, she has car number 4 in position number 5. Brandon Davis has car number 1 in 6th. Ben Crum is being scored in 7th. He has the blue number 2 car in position. Ben Crum from Newport News. He is ready to go here tonight. Behind him is Ian Moyer, car number 73. He's being scored in position number 8 for Ian Moyer from Virginia Beach. Hopefully his first full year of racing. He's been coming to Langley, Adam, for 47 years. He's had some fun here. So that's Ian Moyer. Charles Jarvis, car number 12, is going to be in position number 9. And then Danny Franklin, car 52, slated to roll off in position number 10 when we go back green flag racing. Again, we documented the 9 of Chris Goodell is on the hook. They're going to bring that car. There you see him on the hook being pulled back into the pit area in a matter of moments. And it looks like the crew has left the scene, so we should be going back racing here in just a matter of moments. And we're going to see if Alex Gay can hold on to pick up win number 1 for the driver that sets 3rd in the championship chase. And again, we talked about the point situation. Tillman Hure coming in as a 2-point advantage over Zach Herdline. Tillman Hure, the point standings leader. Zach Herdline is currently 2nd in points. Alex Gay 3rd. Charles Jarvis is 4th. And Haley Nelson, car number 11, is not competing tonight, but Haley Nelson entered this race 5th in the point standings. Top rookie so far here in 2026, that is Brandon Davis in car number 1, who's currently being scored 6th on the racetrack. So it looks like it's just a matter of moments, and we are ready. Race fans, are you ready? All right, Adam, take us back to green.
Race fans, let's count them down from 5. 5. Jeff Swanson raises the green flag, and we're back underway.
Everybody's ready to go back after it. Just 2.5 laps have been completed. Alex Gay in car number 22 is going to bring him out of 4 to put now 3 on the scoreboard. We're back up to full song for these Portsmouth Army Navy Enduro race cars already. Some cars sideways. You saw the 2 car right side of your frame had the back end kicked out. Look at that number 10 race car. He's having some fun out there side by side with the 1 of Brandon Davis as they bring him off of turns 3 and 4. And we're ready to put another lap on the scoreboard here at Langley Speedway. 4 in the books for these Portsmouth Army Navy Enduros as we watch them go back over into turns 1 and 2. Thomas Matzke on track. Jennifer Crabtree riding along also in the 8th position. There's Ben Crum. He drives the 2 car. He's being scored in 5th spot. Ben Crum. That car was sideways a couple of laps ago, and Adam, he was also part of that first incident as we're watching closer to the front of the field, the 17 of Alex Floroff. He is caught the back of car 22, Alex Gay, as we put 6 on the board.
Alex's rear end of that car just fly around. He is dirt tracking them on both ends of this racetrack. He's got 2 of the most recent champions breathing down his neck, but that's not bothering him at all. He is letting this race car just hang out, and he is having a blast doing it. Look at the way the 22 at the back end just doesn't quite behave as he goes through the corner. He's got Floroff breathing down his neck, but that's not fazing him. Gay continues to lead.
He does, but he knows the 17 is coming. The 70 car earlier, we showed him on screen. That's Avery Farrell, his transponder not registering, but he is indeed on the lead lap. Watching now car number 4, working off of turns 3 and 4. That's Jennifer Crabtree. She's being scored in 9th spot. She's in a battle between herself and the 52, Danny Franklin, who was to her high side. Meanwhile, here comes the 17 of Alex Floroff. He is on the inside now of Alex Gay. Door handle to door handle coming off of turn number 4. The 17 will lead lap number 9, and he will clear the 22. Here comes Gay with the crossover move. Meanwhile, Zach Hartline is there. He's looking to the inside of car 22, Alex Gay, down the back stretch.
Hartline has the best seat in the house for this battle up front. Floroff is trying to run away and hide, and right now the battle for second is heating up. Gay is in the second lane, but here comes Hartline. Last year's champions, they've got Moyer out in front. The lap car, the 73 car, jumped out in front car under a blanket.
3 cars right there together. 1, 2, 3. Alex Floroff versus Alex Gay versus Zach Hartline. You go back a considerable distance to find 4th place is Tillman Ure, who's not been able to join this party. 3 car private battle for the lead. Car 17, Floroff at the moment has it. Remember, Alex Floroff has been running strong. He was able to start this race P1 by the draw that they had at the drivers' meeting to determine where they start this race. He drew a good spot. The 22 of Gay, he qualified or made that a 2nd place inside row 2, 3rd place start, and he's trying to reload after leading this race for a few laps, got bypassed by the 17 of Alex Floroff, and now they're beginning to pull away and inch away just a little bit over the herd line. Car number 32, your defending champ of this series. 13 down. Here comes Alex Gay one more time. Drives it in as hard as he possibly can. He's not going to be able to make it stick. We watch the 17 begin to pull away just a bit at the end of the backstretch.
Yeah, Alex is really driving it in deep on the back end of Floroff there through turn number 1 and 2, just trying to get to the back bumper of Floroff and upset the 17 just a little bit. But imagine Floroff using some of that veteran craftsmanship, just biding his time. He knows the 22 is being a little aggressive right now, but just trying to hold him off and run his line because Gay is absolutely chomping at the bit to get back to this race lead.
He is, as we're coming now to lap 15, halfway home in this Portsmouth Army Navy Enduros feature. Alex Floroff continues to lead, but he has not been able to get by too quickly out in front of Alex Gay because Gay is stalking him lap after lap, trying to see if the 17 can make a slip. There you see, just barely outside of your frame is car 32, Zach Herdline. He is riding in 3rd spot, and there you see in front of the leaders is Danny Franklin. He is the car 52 being scored in the 8th spot, in danger of now going a lap down, and they're going to be in a side-by-side battle in front of your race leader, Alex Floroff. Meanwhile, one car sideways, that's Franklin. They're side-by-side for the lead, trying to use a lap car as a pick. Your leader, make that the 2nd place car, gets into the 52 of Danny Franklin, and that's going to put us under our 2nd red flag of the night. big time problems for Danny Franklin, who was in a battle there with another competitor, Beau Deschamps. They were mixing it up for the 7th spot in front of the race leaders, and that puts us now under our second red flag after the Alex Gay car makes contact with car 52, Danny Franklin. And Adam, that sends the 52 around, and he makes contact with the wall. Let's take a look at the Flow Racing replay. There you see the 17 of Alex Floroff getting into the back of the 52 to move him out of the way. The 22 does the same thing, and that's when you see the 52 going all the way around after he and Alex Gay make contact. We're going to slow it down for you. And there you see the 22 actually get on the brakes a little bit. You see the front end move up on that race car, and then you see the contact is made. The Danny Franklin car impacts the inside retaining wall. You can see it coming apart there after it makes a hard lick on that inside retaining wall. Franklin going around, and that necessitates our second red flag of the night because of car number 52 making contact with the wall. But Adam, that was a wild ride for Danny Franklin.
Yeah, wild couple of moments. You mentioned it, Brian. They were battling for position, and I don't think Franklin really had anywhere to go. He was all the way at the bottom of the racetrack, and I think Alex Gay was just looking for somewhere to go with all the momentum that he had, trying to take advantage of the little momentum he had on Floroff there. And I think both drivers just kind of ran out of real estate either way. A tough break for Franklin, who again was running in the top 10, was able to drive away from the incident. So we're going to get things restacked, and we're going to send him now just past the halfway point. 13 more to go.
So Alex Floroff is your leader, but we were in an intense battle between himself and Alex Gay for the top spot. Zach Hardline was a few distance back in third spot, or a little distance back in third. Tillman Buer was even further back in fourth, but thanks to the red flag, they're going to be bunched up bumper to bumper for a race restart with 13 laps remaining to settle this one tonight between Alex Floroff, Alex Gay, your top two. Third being Zach Hardline, Tillman Buer is fourth, and Ben Crum right now is being scored fifth in car number 2. Ben Crum ready to make things happen here tonight. Brandon Davis, car number 1, is being scored in 6th. And then those are the cars on the lead lap with an opportunity to win this one. The Portsmouth Army Navy Enduros here this evening with 13 laps remaining. Following this, we have the Who's Your Driver Pro 6s. They're ready to do battle here in a matter of moments. Don't forget, next Saturday night, we're going to bring back the Who's Your Driver Late Model Series with twin 50-lap races next Saturday night, May the 9th. Plus, we're going to have the Yesco Limited Late Models. Lots of fun coming your way. Well, Adam, let's do it again. Let's get this race restarted.
Race fans, let's count them down from 3. 3. The green flag is back out and underway. We are 13 laps from the finish.
Time to settle this one tonight. Here come your leaders and the rest of the field exiting turn number 4. 18 laps on the board, 12 more remaining. Look at the Alex Gay car completely sideways in turns 1 and 2. Alex Floroff, your leader, says thank you. He's going to put some distance between himself and the 22 car. Meanwhile, Zach Hardline is there. He's ready to take the 2nd spot if he possibly can.
Hardline's looking for a way around Alex Gay to have any shot at Floroff. Been a solid night for the 32, but I imagine they expected to have race-winning speed. Haven't quite shown it just yet, but Zach could be biding his time here as the top 3 are within a second. It's right now very similar lap times. The fastest car on track was Alex Gay for the moment. But right now, it's all Floroff starting to stretch away with it. 4 car lengths is the gap as they go down into turn number 1. Still single file. Everybody just trying to find out where they're better than their competitors. Maybe trying to pounce here late.
Avery Farrell, car number 70. On the racetrack, there's the 21, Beau Deschamps being scored in 6th spot. You also have the 1 car, Brandon Davis. Right now, also mixing it up. They're going to go side by side, coming through turns 3 and 4 with just 9 laps remaining. Saturday night, short track racing for these Enduro series. If you like what we'll do this again some more this year. Plus, we'll have our Summer Night of Destruction. That's coming up at the end of June. It's going to be a lot of fun. We'll have quite a few of these Enduro cars ready to go to battle. Watching Avery Farrell trail the 21 of Beau Deschamps. Deschamps, the pink car, sideways going into turns 1 and 2. A lot of fun as we watch these cars circle this racetrack with just 7 laps remaining. There's your leader, and Adam, I tell you what, he's got the biggest lead he's had all evening long. We're talking about Alex Floroff.
Yeah, Alex Gay just ran his fastest lap of the race, but it might not matter here because Floroff is using that veteran craftsmanship to stretch this lead out. He's biding his time and now starting to drive away slowly here with over a 1.3 second lead as we work lap 25 now of 30. And right now the 32 is actually in the mirror of Alex Gay. Herdline is more of a problem right now than Alex Gay would like. He wants to focus on the leader Floroff.
All kinds of action. We almost had a big crash here on the front stretch with Ian Moyer. So some good driving to keep that car going in the right direction. But we're getting ready to see a battle for second spot. Alex Gay driving it hard once more in turns 1 and 2. Dirt tracked it. Zach Herdline is there. He's ready to pounce. We're within the final 5 laps of settling this one tonight for this Enduro Series. Here they come out of 4. 4 to go now. Can Alex Gay hold off the challenges from Zach Herdline? Look at this tire smoke as that car completely is sideways in the middle of turns 1 and 2. So car 22 is certainly having to fight as hard as he possibly can. Herdline appears to be just a little bit quicker than car number 22, but he's not been able to find the line to pass him as he's sideways once more with Jennifer Crabtree right there in car number 4. Jennifer Crabtree a couple of laps back. She is riding in position number 9 at the moment as we're now within 3 laps to go, but Adam, a good battle for the runner-up spot.
Yeah, now Alex Gay looking for that best career finish. 2/3 to this point, trying to get that P2 checked off the list as he gets a big time sideways in the middle of turn 2. Problems for Alex Gay.
Alex Gay almost lost control of that race car. It careened towards the outside retaining wall. He just barely missed it, but he will lose the second spot. He'll fall to 3rd. White flag is in the air. Car number 17 is your race leader. We're talking about none other than Alex Floroff on the racetrack as he takes it back now into turns 1 and 2 down the backstretch. Only his second start this year. 13th place finish at the season opening event. Here comes car 17 out of turn number 4. Alex Floroff picks up his first win of the 2026 season. He becomes the 3rd different winner in the first 3 races for this Portsmouth Army Navy Enduros. As we see everybody else wrapping it up here tonight for the Enduro Series. Alex Floroff gets it done. The driver who finished 2nd in the championship chase last year after finding winner's circle 3 times with 10 top 5 finishes last year will have a solid outing tonight. He missed the 2nd race of the year on April the 18th, but he comes back to make his 2nd start of the year, and he is victorious after starting this race on the pole position. He is going to find a winner's circle tonight. We're talking about Alex Floroff. So the celebration's just beginning for Alex Floroff. He is your race winner. And again, in car 17. 2nd tonight will go to Zach Herdline. 3rd will be Alex Gay in the 22 car, while Tillman here, the 24 car, will finish up in position number 4. Rounding out the top 5, good run for car number 2. That is Ben Crum, who picks up his best career finish. His best prior to tonight was 7th. 6th went to Brandon Davis. Bo Deschamps comes home in 7th spot. Charles Jarvis in car 12 finishes up in 8th. 9th to Jennifer Crabtree, while Ian Moyer will come home 10th. 11th is Thomas Matsky in car number 72. Danny Franklin was 12th. Chris Goodell, car number 9, after that early lap 1 incident in turns 1 and 2, he'll finish up 13th. And we did not have a monitor on car number 70, Avery Farrell, so we'll get the official finishing order from NASCAR later in the coming days. But the winner tonight is Alex Floroff in car number 17. He gets it done, and again, he'll become our 3rd different winner in the first 3 races.
The 2024 champ ready to celebrate a race win, and it's been a hard season already for